Hello, squatters. We're back with another one. I hope everyone is super cool there. Um, it's so sad, man. It's so sad. We just got, this bad news, and I want to share with you, squatters, so we can at least engage and see how we can in future observe this kind of things. So we avoid certain things, and understandably so. Every business has got its ups and downs and all of that. And you know we have just seen on the news that the Royal AM is on sale. Apparently SARS has taken over because of the tax issues that the team was going through. Actually, Royal EM is owned by a businesswoman who stays in KZN, Mam Kize. And it's so sad that now SARS has won the case, so they have to sell it. Now it begs this question. It begs this question that as black people, and understandably so, sometimes you can say you are in control of a business and the business collapses. You can't really get that grip that is guaranteed that I'm not gonna fail in any way. But here's my view quick. If you're running a business, obviously you have business managers, consultants, accountants, and all of those people. So when your team or the business that you are running is facing this kind of crisis, wouldn't I be correct to say those people that you have appointed who should be running your business, is it not their responsibility to detect such things before they happen? And if they detect them, what shouldn't they advise you what to do, and so forth, man? And if your business finds itself owing SARS, it's so sad because you need to submit to SARS. So along the way, in between, there was that non-compliance for SARS to end up chasing you like this and all of that. And it's so sad because if we look at our history, us as black people, we understand that we are from the apartheid system. It's only 30 years we are in democracy. Now the business is starting to generate millions. And the biggest problem that I've observed with our fellow black people, especially black people, we go to the social media, we post what we have, what we buy, what we afford, what we eat, where we sleep, the trips we take when we travel and all of that. And it's a very, very wonderful thing. I've got no issues about that. By the way, myself personally, I'm a very private person. I don't really show off 1, 2, 3s and all of that. I'm a very reserved person. I believe social media can make you, can break you. And so we question the management, financial management as black people, that are we really in a good shape to manage finances? It's like these PSL players. A boy who's 19 years old gets to be recruited to play for Kaizer Chiefs or for Orlando Pirates, and they don't get to be taught how to manage finance, and they earn 150K a month. So this boy is going to buy a Golf 7R, is going to rent an apartment, pay 30,000 a month and all of that, and end up drinking at expensive clubs and dating slay queens and all of that. We really need to talk about those things as black South Africans, because those are the things that really cost us dearly. Because we really need to respect money. We really need to take care of the little that we have. If you've got some money, if you're generating some money, it's not going to be permanent that you're going to generate that income. At some point in life, nothing is permanent. You might lose the income. You You might get sick if you've got medical aids and spend a lot of money trying to get better and all of that. So that might cripple your budget and leaves you broke. We have shows like I Blew It on the DSTV channel and Moja Love, which is showing us people who once had millions and now are broke. So we should be learning many things from those people. And it's so sad, man, when we constantly find ourselves in a situation whereby we have a lot of money, then we end up being broke. And there's too many, especially in the music industry, artists which we knew that they had money, they were getting gigs and everything, and they messed up those opportunities, and now they are broke. They are asking for for mercy from people, to help them, to have some sort of empathy for them, so that they can make ends meet and all of that. Houses getting repossessed, cars getting repossessed, kids being removed from multiracial schools, going to government schools and all of that. So it begs a question of, are we really ready as Black South Africans to have a lot of money? Because a lot of people on social media will flaunt their wealth, how much they spend, the cars they drive and all of that, how much they spend per night at a club. We also have politicians who do that. We have people like Abu Kenny Kunene who goes to a club and spend, hundreds and hundreds of thousands with his friends and try to defend that and all of that. I don't buy into that. And when you speak about these things, people are so quick to say you are jealousy, let people eat their money, spend their money and all of that. But it is so sad, because as a society, we come from an apartheid system where we were oppressed, and we should be building empires. And if you are a millionaire or you've got a lot of money, think about it. What impact do you have on the society? How many people are you helping? How many people have you employed? Are you creating jobs? Are you helping charities and all of that? Maybe school kids with some uniform and all of that. I know it's a little that you can do. Even if you look at our artists now, those who have got money, them. Those who have got money, those who are stable now, who are making real money in the music industry, they can't build a clinic, they can't build a police station, they can't build a school. Even where they come from, they can't build a production house where kids will come and practice art, singing, doing podcasts and all of those things. With the millions they have, they still cannot have an impact of such nature, which is something that can be someone's legacy, that at least I've changed people's lives. This is what I did. All that they do, they open clubs where people will go there and get drunk and spend hundreds of thousands and post the videos on the social media. And I do question those things. I don't know, maybe I'm too old school. Maybe I want to act holy or something, but I feel very sad when I see Black people misusing money, because I know where we come from. And by the way, we are still in poverty, many of us Black people. And if we can't really control money, and as parents, sometimes there's two things. You might think that you love your child by giving your child access to everything. They can drive whatever the car they want, they can eat whatever they want and all of that. But in a true sense, you find that it's not viable. I mean, at a later stage, you realize that you are spoiling your kids, and now your kids don't really know anything about life. So it's so sad, man. But, I don't want to judge, but I want to pick up the lessons out of this whole SARS issue. Royal AM was one of the most fashionable clubs, and people used to enjoy that. I hope they will make it better, man. They will become better, especially for the players to lose a source of income and all of that. I believe they will make it through these difficult times. But at the same time, we also do question our lifestyles as Black people. Are we ready to manage money? How do we manage money? how much do we spend versus how much we earn. Even if you earn a little, maybe 5K a month, maybe less than that, or whatever the money you get. If you can't manage $100, 100 rand, what makes you think you'll manage $1 million? Because the same 100 rand can accumulate up to $1 million if you take good care of it. Let's it's so sad, man. Black people, when they have money, they buy Louis Vuitton bags, they buy Gucci, they buy all those expensive things. And then when they become broke, it becomes so sad. It becomes so sad because we need to have empathy for them. We need to supplement them with our last pennies and all of that. Sometimes they get sick, they can't afford medical aids and all of that. So it is so sad. I don't understand actually why do we do that. And I don't bash those products because the Louis Vuitton bags are quality. If you buy 1 or 2 bags, but as black people, sometimes we need to be cautious and we need to be minimalist so that we can be able to to regroup, because it's so money will not be there for forever, man. There are times when you don't have any income. So it's so sad, man, to see black people getting into such situations, because we should be tougher. So we should know better. We should know how to be saving. We should not frequently just spend recklessly and buy expensive cars and all of that. It's so sad, man. Everybody wishes to drive a McLaren, Lamborghini, Porsche, but at the same time, be average, be someone. There are billionaires, by the way, that inspires me, that are living a minimal life. The likes of Jack Ma, the likes of Bill Gates. You will see Bill Gates walking in Hollywood on foot, just walking without bodyguards. Or, when black people have money, they hire 10 bodyguards and walk around, want to show off, enter, conquer, they're in convoy and all of those things. I'm not bashing on the out here only conquer, but I'm just saying that out here too, anyway. I'm just saying that why do we do such show-offs? Because at the end of the day, we need to save money, we need to survive, we need to to make sure that we shape our lives. So there's no way you can shape your life when you overspend, when you have so much social activities, unnecessary things, unnecessary expenditures, all of that. I don't know. That is why in my whole life I've never applied for a tender, because I believe a tender is it's a quick money that you don't work for, and therefore it's easy for you to splash it because it comes easy. So easy come, easy go. That's what I believe in, that I really need to work hard to have my own things. I need to make sure that I push so that whatever that I accumulate as an asset, then I make sure that it's so sad, man. It's so sad. But masisikhuluma, people say, we're jealous. Ubani bought a 70K sneakers and all of that. So black people are competing with clothes, cars, rental houses, not even houses they own. Rental houses. No, I'm staying in a mansion, I'm paying 60,000 a month, all of those things. I believe that's very immature, and I'm worried. Where are we going as Africans if we behave like that? If we are chasing labels, we are chasing name tags and all of that. It's so sad, man. But let's hope for the players that they will come right, they will be fine, and at some point the new owner will continue to take care of them. I don't know, Squatters, that's your view. I'm not being judgmental about what Mamkhize is going through, but what do we learn from that? The lessons that we draw. withdraw from what exactly happened, and it should be something that we hold on to say, this is what we learned as Black people, and this is what we should be considerate of. I don't know, squatters. You'll have your comments, and let's continue to engage. I want to appreciate people who watch my content, because each one teach one. I can learn something from you, you can learn something from me. Let's continue to teach one another. Sharp squatters.